Ja, ich hab doch recht gehabt. Edle Taten, edles Herz, du überstehst das aristokratische Verhaltenstraining, wenn auch mit einigen Problemen auf dem Weg. Während des Trainings glaubst du, dass du vielleicht die treibende Kraft hinter Eulas Persönlichkeit entdeckt hast. Du verabschiedest dich von Eula und beschließt zu handeln. Zuerst wirst du ein Begrüßungsgeschenk besorgen, dann wirst du dich noch einmal mit Schubert treffen. Ja, jetzt müssen wir sowieso auch erst einmal das gebratene Fleisch mit Sauerkraut abgeben. Sicherlich ein schönes Stück Schweinsbraten mit Sauerkraut. Also ich persönlich mag eher Barbecue-Sauerkraut. Viel lieber als normales Sauerkraut. So, und was haben wir hier? Wieso zum Kuh gibt's hier eine Arena?
I'll protect us.
Okay, diese Art der Arena habe ich schon lange nicht mehr gehabt, muss ich zugestehen. Hä, wo? Anscheinend sind wir immer noch viel zu langsam für diese Mission. Schade.
The tent seems to be pretty tattered, but there's a really fancy chair. Could this be another aristocratic custom?
Ah, it's you again. I thought I had rid myself of you two.
Wenn ich mir die wagemutige Bemerkung erlauben darf.
A few humble words, huh? Yes, that sounds appropriate enough. Very well. I'm certainly not one to be narrow-minded. I'll overlook your previous misconduct for now and listen to what you have to say.
Wow, this guy thinks so highly of himself.
Tja, ich fühle mich geehrt, in deinem glorreichen Glanz zu stehen.
It appears I have misjudged you. Supreme brilliance. The glory of the nobility that continues to this day. A true loyalist. Impressive. My intentions were to test your humility. It appears you have become well versed in our etiquette.
Oh, so he was testing us. Sheesh, what an ordeal.
Your conduct is satisfactory. I must say, such progress in such a short time is practically unfathomable. If I may ask, from whence did you learn such a civilized manner of speech?
Unter den Anweisungen eines guten Freundes und nach dem Lesen einiger Klassiker war ich in der Lage, mein Benehmen zu optimieren.
Ah, good. Very good. You are bright. And compared with the common folk of Mondstadt, you certainly have potential. If you were of aristocratic blood, your prospects would be promising indeed.
By the way, we brought a gift. Ahem. Paimon means we would like to present you with a small token of our goodwill.
Could this be? Gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut?
Wie sich das allerdings auch mal
It's
anhört.
evident that your sentiment is genuine. As a young person nowadays, only with no small effort could you achieve such a dish. It's been so long since I dug into a big, tasty... I beg your pardon. What I mean to say is, since it's nearly mealtime, I shall partake.
Schubert lässt sich gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut schmecken.
Ah, yes. This aroma, just as I remember it. And this exquisite sour flavor. A delicacy that only us noblemen and women could appreciate.
Now even Paimon's starting to wonder what it tastes like.
I acknowledge your genuine goodwill. Such sincerity must certainly imply that you come bearing a request.
Wir haben gehört, dass der Lawrence-Klan einen großen Plan verfolgt.
Wait, so you've come to know of this too? It was meant to be a family secret.
Ich möchte euch dabei behilflich sein.
Well, considering your meticulous etiquette, you must be a talent of unusual fortitude. I'm willing to place my full trust in you. Please, come with me. We happen to be in need of competent fellows like yourself.
Wohin gehen wir denn?
To see some friends from a distant land. They have offered their assistance in restoring the Lawrence-Clan to its former glory.
Also,
So he trusts us solely based on your etiquette.
tja, oder vielleicht ist es gerade das, was für die alten Aristokraten am wichtigsten ist.
Well then, let's get going, shall we? You'll understand everything in due course.
Da bin ich mal gespannt.
Do you think his friends are the Fatui?
Tja,
Things will get sticky if the Fatui happen to recognize you. What should we do?
erstmal ein bisschen singen,
Let's
dann
dance.
sowieso ein bisschen tanzen, den Stuhl betrachten. Die plüschigen Stühle vor dem abgenutzten Zelt sehen schon etwas auffällig aus. Schubert muss diesen Stuhl wirklich sehr schätzen. Nur ein wahrer Aristokrat würde sich die Mühe machen, luxuriöse Gegenstände in diesem Zustand zu erhalten. Nun denn, wie dem auch sei. Gehe mit Schubert, um den Assistenten zu sprechen. Wollen wir jetzt eigentlich mal hoffen, dass das Ganze jetzt nicht zu schnell geht. Aber ich glaube, wir haben ja auch gleich irgendwo einen Dungeon-Eingang. Ja, ein Dungeon-Eingang. Das Kryo... Oh Gott, tief in das feindliche Lager. Nachdem du Schuberts Vertrauen gewonnen hattest, hat er beschlossen, dich zu seinen Freunden aus einem fernen Land zu bringen. Aber sei vorsichtig, die Fatui können sich sehr wahrscheinlich dort verstecken. Also stellst du erst sicher, dass du schon vollständig vorbereitet bist, bevor du reingehst. Oh Gott. Oh Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott. Das sieht ja jetzt eigentlich nicht so gut aus. Okay, Barbara, dich wechseln wir mal aus. Dann kommt dann hier mal auf die schnell mal rein. Rosaria oder Chongyung? Rosaria.
Sooner we're done, the better.
Warte mal, wieso fehlt dir da jetzt auf einmal Wasser? Oh oh. Ich glaube, das Einzige, was jetzt hier fehlte, war eigentlich Kryo gewesen. Können wir, sag nochmal, aus dem Dungeon raus?
Huh? Why have you put on a mask all of a sudden?
Wir wollen nicht von Fremden gesehen werden.
Even if they are powerful, our status is much higher than theirs in the land of Mondstadt. And therefore we shouldn't allow them to admire our true faces so easily. I see.
Good thinking. Paimon thought for sure they'd recognize us.
Let's proceed, shall we? I'll introduce you as my guest.
Naja, jetzt haben wir, sagt, den Fehler hier.
As you'll see in a moment, there are many already helping us. I heard that this area had already been purged once by the Knights of Favonius, but it's the only place around Mondstadt that is well concealed and spacious enough. Although it has fallen into disrepair and does not suit the tastes of the nobility, we simply have to make do for now.
Sorry. Can we walk any faster?
Of course not. An aristocrat always moves with grace in his steps. Moving hurriedly is unacceptable.
As expected, it's the Fatui!
As expected.
Because we always see them around the city. They must be very powerful.
Huh. Nothing more than foreign ruffians with power and the ability to flaunt it. But they are favorable business.
Hold it right there! Who's this?
If you really must know, they're my guests. If you happen to offend them in even the slightest, then you will be held accountable by the Lawrence-Klan.
But this matter is of utmost secrecy. We must exercise caution.
You dare question the ways of a nobleman? I don't have time for this. Make way.
No need to sound all high and mighty like that. Fine. You may proceed.
Oh, das kann ja jetzt heiter werden.
Good thing you're with us. They don't dare to question you.
Of course. That is the benefit of prestige. In past times, it would be a dire offense to speak to a nobleman in such a manner. We could determine a person's fate with the blink of an eye. Huh. And such glory will return to me again before long.
Ich glaube, den guten Sergei kennen wir, glaube ich, schon von irgendwoher.
Where have I seen this person before?
Ich hab's doch gewusst, Sergei erkennt uns.
And who, may I ask, is this? We mustn't bring just anyone in here.
This is our new ally that I've recently met. They are completely trustworthy. You have the word of the Lawrence-Klan.
Ich glaube, gegen den Typen habe ich schon mal gekämpft. War das nicht ein Schuldeneintreiber der Fatui gewesen? Naja, es ist mir eine Ehre, euch kennenzulernen.
Our plans are strictly confidential. It's not wise to bring in an outsider at this time. Furthermore, there's been word that an outlander who joined the Knights of Favonius has been very active in Mondstadt recently.
Don't be ridiculous. Besides, my guest is well versed in the etiquette of the nobility. I must treat them with the proper mutual respect. The Knights of Favonius pay no regard to such details. They could never understand the intricacies of our etiquette.
And what about this thing?
You mean Paimon?
Enough! You dare question my word? Need I remind you who it is who has made your activity in Mondstadt possible?
Na, jetzt wird einem so einiges klar, weshalb die in Mondstadt so viel, naja, Einfluss erreichen konnten. Und weshalb natürlich die Fatui so weit verbreitet dort sind in Mondstadt.
Without the support of the Lawrence-Klan, you would have all been driven out by the Knights of Favonius like dogs. You must immediately offer your sincerest apologies to my friend. You've offended their honor.
Fine. I'll take your word and make no further inquiries. Now, to the matter at hand. Did you bring the diagram of Mondstadt's defenses as promised?
Und hast du, er sagt, eine Heizkostenabrechnung dabei? Das würde, er sagt, sicherlich Mondstadt auch sehr interessieren. Wie hoch die Heizkosten hier für dieses Versteck sich betragen. Mal im Ernst, einfach nur ein paar Flammenwerfer zur Dekoration hier zu haben, ist mir wirklich ein bisschen sehr verschwenderisch.
Oh, so that's what's going on here.
Yes, of course. Here it is.
Let me see. Why is it so poorly drawn? Everything's so squiggly and crooked. And what is this shape supposed to be?
Excuse me? I'll have you know that I went to great lengths to carefully draw this map by hand myself. That shape is the symbol of the Knights of Favonius.
I see. Crude, but I can make do. Are you able to verify that this is all reliable information?
Of course, you needn't worry about that. Don't forget what we agreed upon. The flag of the Lawrence-Klan will fly above the Knights of Favonius headquarters. The rights to that building, as well as the whole of Mondstadt, belong to the Lawrence-Klan.
Yes, we will both profit from this agreement. There's no use haggling over the details. We will make good use of the intel you provided. Also, be certain not to divulge our identity. There would be diplomatic consequences, you know.
Don't worry, this matter is only between you and I. and my new friend here. No one else will know of it.
Wetten, es kommt erst gleich zu einem Kampf, wo wir aus dem Weg geräumt werden sollen? Weil so können die Fatui auf jeden Fall sicher gehen, dass niemand von dieser Absprache, von dieser Angelegenheit erfahren wird.
Once this is over, I shall stand atop the Favonius headquarters and rebuke their pathetic rule over Mondstadt. Then, the city and all its people will once again be under the rightful and unwavering rule of the Lawrence-Klan. Perfect. Just as it once was, and just as it should be.
May I remind you once again that we mustn't act rashly.
Tja, das sollte für heute...
For now.
Das sollte für heute reichen.
Very well.
Huh? What are you doing?
Tja, es hat sich ausgespielt. Kein Grund zur falschen Maskerade mehr.
That's right! It's the honorary knight and their trusty companion Paimon! We're here to crush your evil schemes into dust! Dust!
Es geht auch ohne zu übertreiben.
So this was all just a ploy to deceive me!
It's your own fault! Who would put so much trust in someone based purely on their manners?
After so much planning, this is how it ends? Huh! We'll see about that!
Just as I expected. I knew I should have never trusted these foolish aristocrats. No matter, we already have the intel we need. Get them!
They're running off in different directions.
Oh, ja, besiege die Fatui.
This place is a dead end. Let's take care of the Fatui first and then deal with Schubert later.
This is order! Stabilized! There. Well, let's end this quickly! Killjoy! We've only just begun! You can't run! Well, neither can I. Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! Looks like I went too far. This is bad. Order guide you. Keep back! Let's end this gathering!
Judgment! Let's go!
Tja, weiter geht's, weiter geht's. Oh,
Is that Eula?
das war jetzt so ziemlich einfach gewesen.
Don't touch me! Get out of my way! I'll leave on my own!
It seems we finally caught up with you. This place is crawling with Fatui. Oh, it's you. It seems your investigation went well.
Wir haben in kürzester Zeit sehr viele Fortschritte gemacht.
Aha! I see now. So you're the one that taught them our etiquette. And I thought you despised such pleasantries. Furthermore, there is a rule in our family. Such traditions are never to be taught to outsiders.
Ah yes, rings a bell. So what? I had no reason not to teach them.
You have brought shame to our family and ruined my plans. It's all for naught now.
I know that you poured great efforts into these plans, Uncle. But you were well aware that it was not the right thing to do. As a Knight of Favonius, I could not overlook your actions.
Knight of Favonius? Let's get one thing straight. I am your uncle, and you are a member of the Lawrence-Klan. You should strive to restore your family's glory. You still have a chance. Defeat every Knight of Favonius here, and leave with me. Then I shall plead with the family to spare you and give you a new beginning.
So just to be clear, You want a Knight of Favonius to attack the Knights of Favonius?
I shall say this one last time. You are not a Knight of Favonius. You are a descendant of the Lawrence-Klan. The blood of the Lawrence-Klan flows in your veins. You must comply with the will of the family.
Since when have I ever complied with the will of the family?
Why, you unruly maid!
If anyone should be angry, it should be me. As a member of the Lawrence-Klan, you knowingly plotted against the city of Mondstadt and threatened its safety. Had you ever stopped to consider the trouble it would bring to so many people? Had you considered how many enemies you would make trying to keep the plans under wraps?
You dare lecture me?
That's right. In the name of the family that you so dearly revere, Uncle Schubert. I've never experienced the age of glory you always speak of, and I've never understood our family's incessant pursuit of it. But I am capable of discerning right from wrong, and I deeply understand what freedom means to the people of Mondstadt. The Lawrence-Klan should never and will never become what you've dreamed it to be.
Oh, the disgrace of it all! How could such a rebellious monster emerge from our own family?
Things are starting to get pretty hysterical here. Politeness and elegance seem to have gone out the window.
That's enough fuss for today. You two, take him away. The honorary knight and I have other matters to attend to.
Ach, haben wir?
Given that you've already taken action, I assume you've come across some conclusive evidence?
Tja, die Fatui sind im Besitz einer Karte der Verteidigungspunkte von Mondstadt. Behaupte ich jetzt einfach mal. Dein Onkel ist nicht gerade sehr gut darin, Karten zu zeichnen.
Paimon took a peek at their diagram. Your uncle had mapped out all of the Knight's patrol routes and marked out key information about Mondstadt.
And there was me thinking that he was just another elder of the family. And a lazy one at that. I never suspected he could stoop this low. So stubborn. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine. Let's discuss this later. Our first priority is recovering that diagram.
Und dann Rache ausüben. Die Rache wird unser sein. Ach, sieh mal an. Jetzt dürfen wir auch noch mal kurz mit Eula spielen. Oh, verdammt nochmal.
Shudder!
Hey, das ging ja jetzt viel einfacher als erwartet.
Beg for mercy.
They're here! Stop them!
Hä? Oh.
Lights out.
Gather!
Rack and ruin. I condemn you.
Solidify!
Beg for mercy. Crush.
Tja, weiter in den nächsten Raum. Die Fatui dürfen nicht siegen. Och nö.
Solidify! I will have order!
Freeze to the core. More speed.
You need to hurry up!
You can't run.
This was well done!
Gather! This is order!
Unfortunate fault!
this quickly! Verdict is... Stabilize! Order guide you!
Blood of Frost!
Ich glaube, die Situation eskaliert hier ein bisschen. Ja, ich glaube wirklich, die Situation eskaliert hier ein bisschen.
You can't run! Punishment! Is this my final job?
Counterattack!
Shudder!
The loneliness of death.
Okay, eine weitere Tür hat sich jetzt erstmal für uns geöffnet. Das ist schon mal gut.
Beg for mercy.
Ich wollte schon sagen, habe ich jetzt hier irgendeine Kleinigkeit übersehen gehabt?
There it is! That's where they put the diagram!
This here, huh? I guess there's no other option but to fight.
Crush!
You dare provoke me! Fatui, come forth and dispose of them!
Will be mine. Shudder!
Order guide you. Stabilize.
I must collect myself. This is
Burn.
Tja, ich wusste doch, dass mir dieser Sergei doch ein bisschen zu sehr bekannt vorkam.
Beg for mercy.
Solidify.
keep back!
This must be it. They may very well have already made a copy of it. But without my uncle as their puppet, there'd be no use in them attacking the city.
The Fatui wouldn't have relied only on your uncle.
True. But if their plan had hinged purely on taking Mondstadt by force, as opposed to with the help of a puppet, they could have spared themselves the trouble. The Fatui are dishonest, but they wouldn't go as far as to start an open war. Their opposition wouldn't just be Mondstadt alone.
Tja, das glaube ich auch.
Anyway, I'll inform the acting Grandmaster. She'll know how to handle things from here.
Warum bist du uns eigentlich bis hier gefolgt?
Oh yeah! You suddenly appeared at just the right moment!
Yeah, about that. Because you stole my targets by attacking the Fatui I'd been tracking earlier. I came to exact my vengeance. You tried to do my job for me, and I'm here to return the favor.
Tja, dann sind wir jetzt gleich auf.
Finally! After all this time, Paimon understands what you're saying! In reality, you sensed that something might happen to us during our investigation. You were worried about us and your uncle, so you brought a team to take a look.
My purpose was vengeance. Don't twist the story. You don't look too bright, but it turns out you have a knack for scheming. And mark my words, I'll remember that.
Paimon doesn't look too bright.
You have seeded a deep enmity between us. Just you wait. Even if you were to be completely destroyed, I would never forget you.
Macht uns das jetzt zu deinen Feinden?
Bring it on!
I like your fighting spirit. I'll take this diagram back to the Knights of Favonius and take it from here.
Sure. Well, see you around.
That you will. And make sure not to steal my targets next time.
Naja, deine angeblichen Verdienste. Aber gut, Herausforderung abgeschlossen. Und das sogar ja auch noch ohne einen Wassercharakter mit im Team zu haben. Tja, meine Aufstellung an sich war sogar auch nicht so übel gewesen. Mit Zhongli als Unterstützer und seiner guten Schildfertigkeit. Braucht man überhaupt, braucht man wirklich sich überhaupt um nichts Sorgen zu machen. So kann man es ausdrücken. So, aber wie sieht jetzt die Situation hier eigentlich aus? Okay, der hier war ja immer noch hier gewesen.
Verdict is... Stabilize!
Gott, das hätten wir jetzt auch erstmal geregelt. Der Legendenauftrag von Eula ist dann beendet. Neue Aufgaben werden so oder so demnächst auf uns zukommen. Ja, eigentlich würde ich es zu gerne mal versuchen, sie zu ziehen. Aber andererseits wiederum, solange hier sagt, die Kryopostase nicht down kriegt, hat das überhaupt keinen Sinn. Dann behelfen wir uns erstmal weiter hier mit unserer eiskalten Assassine, der Kathedrale von Mondstadt, Rosaria. Tja, und damit seid dann jetzt wirklich auch erstmal tschüss, bis zum nächsten Mal. Von Quellingen aus werden wir dann demnächst eine neue Mission angehen. Woher die Mission kommen wird, das wissen wir bisher noch nicht. Aber auf alle Fälle, eine neue Mission wird kommen. Und damit seid dann, sobald wir erstmal hier im Mondstadt angekommen sind, tschüss, bis zum nächsten Mal zu einer neuen Episode von Genshin Impact. Entweder, ja, kümmern wir uns dann mal um die Kryopostase, entweder kümmern wir uns um eine neue Mission oder irgendwas anderes. Wir haben ja immerhin ja auch noch diese Mission zu erledigen mit der Teekanne. Ja, an der Kanne zu Hause 1, das haben wir auch immer noch zu erledigen. Das könnten wir ja vielleicht mal als nächstes in Angriff nehmen. Aber ansonsten sage ich dann an der Stelle erst einmal tschüss, bis zum nächsten Mal, bis dann und ciao. Zu einer weiteren Episode von Genshin Impact.